So, you know, one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with is summer reading. You know, I'm still in school, I still have summer reading, and this is still something that I struggle with today. I currently have a few books over there that I haven't started for my summer reading yet. But, and we're already in August. But yeah, summer reading has always been a struggle. I don't know if you've ever been a student, which, I mean, if you're reading this, hopefully you're over the age that you should have been in school, or you're in school, so you should know what summer reading is, or maybe they don't offer it for you, but whatever. But summer reading is just horrible, and I always struggle with it. And you know, I always thought it was funny that, like, they always give you this, oh hey, this is your summer off, but then we're gonna give you homework! Forget your fun! Yay, fun! No! No, you don't get to have fun, you have to have school. It's not cool, man. Not cool. What is up, guys? This is Rokz News, the place that you get to check out all of your weird, cool, awesome, and crazy news all in one place. We're going to show you 3 new articles today, so let's get to it. First up, in drone news, the US is currently probing a teenager who has built a drone that can fire a handgun. So yeah, online footage has been shown, 14-second clips of a drone hovering above the ground and firing a handgun. Now, this is not some sort of falsified thing as far as I know. It could just be some special effects, like me doing this with a plastic handgun that you can buy at the dollar store. But, so there's a few different perspectives I have on this, because there's 2 different possibilities of things that you could be thinking about, and I see both perspectives. First of all, yes, absolutely, a civilian having a drone that is capable of firing a handgun is extremely dangerous. Absolutely, 100%, that's on the table and will not be removed from said table, because that's extremely dangerous and not okay. I don't think that people should, I mean, yes, carrying a weapon, in my personal opinion, is not necessarily wrong as a method of self-defense. Having a drone that has that capability means that most likely people who could terrorize people in our country, shoplifters, anyone who wants to steal anything, if some teenager who is working towards an engineering degree is able to build this, that means that just about anybody can, because he's not like in a professional line of work building drones or something, he's just a student. And if he can build a drone that can fire a handgun, then we might have some issues. But in the same point, I also see it from the technological standpoint, like, wow, you can build a drone that can fire a handgun. That's kind of impressive too. So, yeah, it's crazy how, I mean, they're obviously 2 completely different perspectives. I'm seeing both because I see it from that, like, wow, that's impressive perspective, just based off of my education, my background, and everything like that. But also I'm seeing it as this is an extremely dangerous possible weapon that could be used against the civilian population or against people who, you know, are running a store and they're like, oh, hey, guess what? I just got held up yesterday by a drone. Pretty crazy, huh? You don't want that. We don't want that in America. But, I mean, whatever. I mean, they're probing him to make sure that this is something safe, that is illegal, and they're going to be doing reviews of that all over the place, because this is something that's been a highly conversed topic, especially with the whole, like, gun violence and everything. But now we're moving on to not only are humans able to control guns, but so are robots. Probably not something we want to have going on. Next up, in Google News, Google's artificial intelligence speaks, and she's a woman. Now, this is interesting. Artificial intelligence. We've seen the movies. We've seen all of these things that talk about how artificial intelligence will be the end of humanity. Terminator. Age of Ultron. I mean, all of these things that kind of show what artificial intelligence really could be and how bad it could be, because it could ruin all the world. Well, guess what? Apparently Google has already created one, and Google is quite the interesting company. Now, I don't really know what Google plans to do with said artificial intelligence. It might not really be a good artificial intelligence. It could just be a development software You never know, because I mean, we use artificial intelligence sometimes for certain things. I have a friend who can build an artificial intelligence in about 10 minutes that can slowly learn how to beat a game. It can learn to do better and better and better at that game. And it was programmed by someone at my school. But this artificial intelligence, we don't actually know what it's going to be used for. I'm hoping it's not for something like, you know, controlling production lines or something, because that could be really bad. But at the same time, something being used as, say, almost a Siri or something of that sort could be quite helpful. Because using something like Siri, but with like an intelligence, not necessarily a very intelligent intelligence, but that intelligence could possibly help you more with your phone and actually be able to figure out what you're actually telling it, and actually be able to help you more than just a regular voice command program. So that could be very helpful. But again, we don't really know what it's used for, so at this point we can't really make too many speculations. And finally, in Kim Jong-un news, North Korea has banned foreign envoys from having media that's critical of Kim Jong-un. First of all, why is all of our stuff about media today? I don't know if this whole news episode was all about media. So yeah, apparently North Korea is banning the entire world from having any kind of media that is critical of Kim Jong-un. First of all, okay, North Korea, are you in charge of the entire world? No. Are you in charge of the entire internet? No. Are you really in charge of anything but your own country? No. How do you expect to prevent every country in the world from creating content that's critical of your leader? And again, I'm not being critical of Kim Jong-un. I'm being critical of the idea that this is even possible. No. North Korea, you don't have the power to stop every country in the world from releasing anything that's critical. Think about how many YouTube videos go up every single day, right? Well, first of all, most of North Korea doesn't even have access to any of this stuff, so I don't think much of it's a problem, because people wouldn't start doubting Kim Jong-un and his greatness or whatever if you're not releasing it to your own public. But if you are releasing it to your own public, well, you're kind of making your own mistake. But since most of YouTube and all of that stuff is banned from your public everything, then why is this a problem? Is it just like a self-incrimination issue? Like, oh no, I'm not that bad. I'm better than that. You can't say that. You can't tell every nation in the world that they can't do that, because guess what? They're going to do it anyway, and you can't enforce that rule, so... But anyway, thank you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed, please like. If you didn't enjoy, please dislike, because you know that whole thing. And subscribe if you want to check out some more videos. Comment below, or send me an email or a message on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at the links down below to send me some articles that you would like me to talk about. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one.